Well, it's happened. I have been caught fondling gnomes looking for a pot of gold. No, not really. More in the sense that I am totally fed up with the way YouTube is and the way that the algorithm pushes things, and it's weird. So, just start off your day right. You get your subscriptions, whatever. And you just, scroll through, see what everybody's doing, click over to shorts. Fucking brain rot. How does brain rot keep getting rinsed and repeated on YouTube? Because everyone just keeps watching it, everyone just keeps liking it, everyone just is okay with it. And for some odd reason, it just promotes the same garbage, and the algorithm's like, oh, everyone likes this garbage. Let's promote it. That's not. I'm going to show you a quick, simple way to fix most of your problems. Um, Pretty self explanatory. You know, you click on this, you hate everything you see, right? You hate everything you see. It's terrible. I don't know why my audio is the way it is. Why are you doing this to me? Everything's working. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah. How did I do it? Yeah, right there. Now, why is it sounding like that? Yeah. So, yeah, I don't even care about editing this video because anybody that clicks on it reads the title and they're gonna want to sit through to see what the hell this is about, right? Anybody would. Um, but yeah, well, this one's actually pretty good. This one's, yeah, I will say, good voice actor, um, good recommendation. Every so often you'll get a good recommendation, right? But the slop of it. I slowly feel my brain rot in 30 different places. And like Wu Tang said, snapping a trigger finger in 6 spots. I want to snap my 2 mouse fingers in 20 different spots to prevent myself from getting succumbed to this, right? And I'm kind of over it. So I'm going to show you a way to do it. So there's a secretive website that Google does not want you to know about, and I highly recommend you go to it. My Activity Google, I'll have it in this, description or whatnot. But you can go through all of this, right? Search services history. Turn that off. Turn it off. Just, just, just turn it off. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, all right. It's one. So YouTube history. Hmm. Do I want that? No, you don't want. No, no. Delete old activity. I don't want them even all time. Just throw it all. Just delete it. Delete it. I don't want it. And then you move on to something like play history, web and act activity. All that's okay, right? So done that. I wonder what's gonna happen when I hit that shorts button. Oh, the algorithm doesn't know how to send something my way because I turned it off. Now, on my home, your watch history is off. Peace of mind. And I could have sworn PewDiePie said something about this at one point, but I think he just completely just got away from YouTube and used Linux and used some kind of program to completely get rid of most of the advertisements and force recommendations. But, you know, click on this guy, one of the subscriptions I got. You can't beat that. It's quality content. I don't gotta click through and click on shorts and go through and see some half naked woman jiggling around and not getting banned on YouTube when there's children watching her. I don't gotta worry about that. I don't gotta worry about clicking on some child brain rot 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". I don't gotta worry about none of that. I don't gotta worry about clicking onto some live stream that I don't want to watch. That's terrible. I don't gotta worry about none of that. All the scam live streams that YouTube does nothing about. This is your one way to do it. And I say it from like the the best way possible, right? So like, I don't know, some points, right? So I made up like of a mock little thing I could score over, you know. Yeah. Exploration. YouTube used to feel a little bit more like it was, you were exploring it. Anybody remembers the day of like stick figures on crack and what's that other one? Dick figures. That's a very old one. Same thing with stick figures on crack, but still, you know. Now all this, absurdity. You got Subway Surfer clips, AI voice slop, reaction farming, rage bait thumbnails, people saying watch this before it's deleted, and just loud shorts in general. And how that is promoted and liked so much, and the algorithm thinks that that should be promoted when in reality it's just driving people away. YouTube's got to change. It realistically does in every field and category, because it doesn't reward authentic creators. It just rewards the same, I hate to say the same word over and over again, slop. If you have the same slop over and over again, and people like it and people interact and people rage and comment in the section about it, it's just going to promote it further, because the robot's like, ooh, engagement, seeing more engagement, roger. No, it's yeah. YouTube's got to change. Some of the other things, the algorithm doesn't optimize for quality. It also, it like calm, thoughtful, and experimental creators get buried. Kind of like myself. I'm not pointing no fingers. I could give a shit less if this YouTube channel kicks off. Maybe I reach a few people and it connects. I'm okay with that. This channel's not meant for the simple-minded. I'm not simple-minded. If I invited that into my life, I would just be shooting myself in the foot. I don't want to do that. And that's a complete metaphor, YouTube. Don't you do me that, like, don't you do me like that. Yeah. There's another one. Users become passive consumers instead of active discoverers. Touching base back on that horror exploration thing, you used to get on YouTube and find things, and then they'd become phenomenons later down the line because they were shared so much and it would touch the part of a generation. There's no more of that. It's just one convoluted cesspool of just regurgitated dog throw up. Yeah, picture that. You walk in your door and you see your dog regurgitate his throw up, and then he eats it again, then he throws it up again. That's not a very good image in your head, is it? No. It's disgusting, but they do it. They do it. They eat cat crap too. Yeah, I don't like dogs. I like my cats. Um, yeah, predictable simulation wins. Predictable simulation and stimulation. So like if the AI can determine, oh yeah, this is gonna do good, let's push this in front of 1,000 other people, and then it gets rewards from that, like engagement, it's gonna keep doing that. So it's just a never-ending cycle. Trying to touch base on some of these points. I'm not going to edit this clip. I might add some music like my last one, but it's like low effort YouTube. YouTube doesn't put much effort into the consumer and us in general. I'm not going to put much effort into you. Unless you start coming around, you come to some small creators and you start fixing these problems, nothing's going to change, and it's only going to get worse, especially when people get their own AI models running underneath their desks. In the next couple years, Microsoft's going to have that new NVIDIA Spark. It's a little thing that sits on your desk like that has 1 petaflop of power. Are you kidding me? What even is a petaflop? I still haven't looked that up. Is that in between a terabyte and a gigabyte? Because I completely skipped that in school. I grew up with kilobytes, megabytes, and gigabytes. And when terabytes came out, my balls dropped. I was like, what is that? What's happening? Right? And now everything is petaflops. I feel like there's something in between. I'll probably look it up later. Nah, people in the comment section, you go suck an old lady's toe, okay? All right? Anybody that disagrees or fact checks me there for no reason, you still get the idea. You still get it. I know you do. Yeah. Got me worked up, man. Not worked up, but come on now. So, from that little experiment that I showed you, right? You see a blank screen, not much going on, no brain rot. You don't got to worry about oh, I'm gonna stick my finger in this trap. You better send me a disco or, and then it never fucking happens. It's just one loop clip. Nothing's breaking the rules. YouTube lets it happen. All these kids sending money and scam it, trying to get somebody to see them get hurt, because that's the world we live in. Somebody would rather see someone get hurt than actually help them. It's so diluted the way the world is. And this might get lost in the void again. But it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, instead of just being recommended, not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Brain rot fucking slop. I don't give a shit if you don't like the way that it sounds. Some things you can do, like I just showed you. Deleting your watch history. Wiping your recommendations. Opens everything up for you. You'll have such a more peaceful experience. You'll actually be able to experience YouTube like the golden days, where you can type up a video, right? So like I'll be like, cat rides bike, right? No, I didn't say bike. That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay, so like if you want to see a wholesome video of a cat riding a bike, and then the algorithm doesn't show you a video of a cat dying of cancer in the next 3 shorts to trigger your emotional response, you can just look at a cat riding a bike. Something is wrong with my audio in my headset. I swear. Let me just I don't know if y'all can hear it or if I can hear it. I don't know. But when you feel passionate about what you're talking about and technology does not work, makes you want to kick a fat kid. Here we go. Look at that. I'd never put my cat, like, for me personally, I would never, well, I think that's an electric bike, but I would never have my cat riding with me on my motorcycle. Just know that. I have 4 cats and I love them so much. I would never put them in harm's way or in any way hurt their hearing, their sight. I'm the type of person when I come in or if I'm getting up in the morning, I'll actually turn out the light from my cats as I'm getting dressed, and I will dress in the darkness so my cats aren't hurt by the light. I'm just no crazy cat man. Da, 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 da. Look at this. You gotta love it. You really gotta love it. Beta application. Why is it not? Is it not? Yeah, it's not. It's not record. Man, you pretty much get the idea. Like that first video was just, oh my goodness. There we go. You can hear it.
It's got like.
Here we
Let's
go.
get a milkshake.
I'm glad you didn't hear the last ones.
Medium
They were
strawberry
pure
milkshake.
rot.
All right. It's gonna be $4.23. Cat's adorable.
Thank you. Oh.
Meow. Meow. I love that little cat. And I'm not even subscribed to him. But guess what? This is a guy that deserves to be subscribed to. This is somebody that, you know, I don't want to see garbage on YouTube. I want to see wholesome moments that humans put together. Not just to showcase for views, but to get someone thinking, yeah, maybe I can go and do that. Stretch my legs a little bit, experience something new. Kind of why I wanted to, you know, get into motorcycling. Good on your mental health. A lot of people say, oh, well, you know, I'd rather deal with all my problems than just riding away from them. And it's not about that. It's more in the sense that there's a lot in life you can't change. You can't change that you're dying early. You can't change that your body's failing you. You can't change the way somebody else feels about you and you've invested so much time into them. You can't, I mean, there's so many things you cannot control, and just to shove it off like, oh, I'd rather face all my problems. Well, eventually you're going to realize that you can't face all your problems. And this is one problem on the internet that you can face to bring some peace to your life. And that's what the whole main point of this video was to be. I'll give another example, right? So like, weird recommendations. I've never looked any of this up. Is this the most like searched up things on YouTube? Report search recommendations. Yeah, I don't care about, well, I care. Free movies, yeah, you can't. Other. I don't got to tell you what the reason is. I don't want to see it, YouTube. Why is that in my search bar? It's still in my search bar.
Let's get him.
Hi, what can I get you?
Medium.
That's how predatory they are for trying to push something down your throat. Just because something's been searched up so much on YouTube, why is that? I mean, have a section for quality content. I mean, I got all these subscriptions I can choose from. Where's Max at? Where's Max? Where's Max? Come on, I just seen you, man. Maxwell Adams. Right there. Creator of Billy and Mandy. I check in on him all the time. A solid content creator. Made most of our childhood cartoon, like the cartoon that we fell in love with. And he's only got 25.9k subscribers. Give this man some love. He's been through hell. He's been dragged through hot coals. He's been thrown in a cryogenic chamber for multiple years. Went through bad divorces, and he still followed his dream to try to entertain the children and people that grew up watching his shows. He still has one unreleased project he can't release. Just a little lesson. Then you got somebody like Chumpum Balls, Chupu Balls. I guess that Chumpum, man, no disrespect. I can't pronounce that. And you seem like you're Russian, and all I want to say is Ukraine or Russian. I don't know, man. I don't know. He talks about a lot of stuff: men's mental health, psychology, sociology. It really does matter. Not a whole lot of people talk about it, but that's the kind of guy that I would want on my side with a 50 cal machine gun, and I'll just have a little P90 because I can't carry nothing. I'm fucking 145 pounds. What do you expect me to do? Wartime strategies. You get the big gun, I get the small one. I can run away faster. All right, so yeah, all this Tokyo Tunes. There's so much that you're sucked away from, right? So you can't access this. You have to get past it. The main workaround is, right? So you just look up something. Whatever you fancy. Just funny meme. Right? All right. You like it? I like it. I know this one. I know everyone else does.
Was it scary when the car sped by?
I do PG-13 things to jars of mayonnaise.
Was it scary when the car sped by?
That's good. That's good. And just to let you know that this don't do nothing. YouTube makes you think you have some power, but you don't have no power.
Hey Bobby, look, I'm American.
Some of these are alright.
Who are you waiting for?
Why is it doing this to me?
Listen.
Why is this doing to me? Okay, I need video. Spud Hunter. Oh yeah. Spud Hunter. Spud Hunter. Don't you goof on me for yeah, I'm a little crazy. It's alright. But I had to stop and make this video, right? 24 minutes. If you're around till now, shit. I'll buy you a beer on me if you're old enough. So Korean video games? Wait, it's only 51 seconds. I'll just do this.
He's onto me. Hello there, Spud Hunter here. Look, with the demise of the extraction genre after everyone getting bored with Arc Raiders and just turning it into Whinge Raiders, it looks like the genre is kind of done. Hello?
Yes?
What's that? Another extraction game has been released? No way. It doesn't feel like you're playing an extraction game, and it doesn't feel like you're playing Sea of Thieves either. It's really
Quality. The main thing I just want to get across before I end this video, right? Touch back on my notes, right? So, major thing I needed to point out, right? So since you can't find regular content without typing it up here, simply go into the comment section. There's plenty of people. Look at this guy, 138. Check him out real quick. There might be something. Explore. Leave props. Look at this guy. He's only got 5 subscribers. He might be a troll. You know, you can kind of look at his videos and tell. But he put in the effort to upload some shorts. He didn't just make slop to post. Loud audio. I had it all here, man. Yeah. AI voice lot, reaction farming, rage bait thumbnails, watch this before it's deleted, and loud shorts. Those are like the top main things that you see on a clickbait little video trying to get as many views and reactions as possible, right? And like somewhere along the way, just YouTube stopped feeling like a place I explored and started feeling like a machine feeding me whatever kept me scrolling. I seriously just realized I hadn't chosen what to watch in months. And that hits hard. It really does. I've basically been brainwashed into feeling whatever emotions that I watch and whatever emotions feel good at the time. Because it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to be happy. But it's not okay, you know. I know people that'll get onto a gambling stream and get dopamine hits watching somebody else win. And it's getting bad. Another thing that I'd like to touch on is kids. I really think that they should go ahead and get this age verification down pat and involve the children with the accounts. Because there is too much stuff on YouTube. It's coming in such a vast way that you don't even know what you're looking at until you click on it. And it could inadvertently introduce a child to something that they should never have seen. You know, sex and drugs, sure, they're eventually going to hear about it. They're eventually going to see it. But things like, you know, RIP or, you know, disappearances from conspiracies, adding politics, doing hate speech. And that gets seen by the wrong people. You know, I don't have no problem, you know, if they went ahead and made us all age verify. But if any of that information gets leaked, I expect $60,000 to $100,000 in payment because I put my trust into a website that got hacked and leaked all my information. You know, I wouldn't even know what to do at that point. Not much you can do. They probably just throw up their hands and act like you don't exist. Not like Steam, Steam will send a terrorist squad to somebody's house and get everything back. But since I've turned off recommendations, you know, another example, right? So, Miss Rachel. This is another one you should be showing your kids. It's all good things. It's better than, what is that? I can't think of it. It's brain rot for children though. It's brain rot for children. I hate to even say that because it's such an overused term. But like I said, before I turned off my watch history, I would get more pissed off at seeing brain rot than I would if I would be interested in a video that I actually liked. Yeah, click on Xbox Showcase. Excuse me. I'm Floridian, you gotta excuse me. So yeah, you still get a little bit of recommendations on the sides, right? So like, you never have to completely worry about it. But, ooh, Papa Meat, he released a new banger. Bingo is the worst. I agree. I need to go visit Bingo one day. Excuse me. I got things to do tomorrow. And I'm making this video in a sort of a rant. Sort of a... Yeah. I'm not feeling well, but I figured I'd make this video. Like I said, I've been fondling gnomes looking for pots of gold, and it's not working for me. I think I'm going after the wrong species. Found the best cop. Yeah, it's just interesting, right? I just... You know, yeah, another one, right? Another one of my points. Convenience, right? So convenience replaced curiosity, and algorithms are shaping taste. Creators are trying to adapt to survive. And then you think about the digital environments training attention spans. You click on the short, it's loud, it's short, it says some dumb message, and then it ends, and then it instantly repeats. So it gets the maximum view time that YouTube deems as necessary because you don't mean to sit through the whole thing. You're wondering what's going on in the video and why it's so dumb. And by the time you wondered that, the video's already started 4 or 5 other times, which bonks the algorithm. I don't know any other way around this. I know a lot of small content creators get discouraged. I used to be at that point, but never to the point of losing sleep. I mean, if somebody didn't watch my video, I didn't lose sleep over it or stress about it. It was more or less like, well, the algorithm screwed me over and I knew it did. Because that's what it does. There's such an influx of videos being poured in, and probably 85% of them are slop. About 15% people actually put in effort to the videos. Like I said, this is non-edited. I don't know how I'm continuously talking. I guess it's from my heart. I keep having to revert back to you know, a little, it's not like a script, it's points, it's bulletin points, you know. I've never been good at writing a paper. I well, writing an essay maybe, but I don't want it to sound like an essay. There's no reason to make something sound like an essay if it's coming from your heart. If you can't say it coming from your heart, it's a different story. Now, little key points like I talked about, it adds a different angle to it. And when my mind's stuck on one angle, I can't jump on that other angle. Not yet, until I go quiet and I'm like, potato. But, you know, it's the, you know, and I'm not saying to delete YouTube. YouTube's a wonderful platform. If you look into the history of it, it started as a dating website. People would post videos of themselves talking about themselves, what they like doing, where they like going, what kind of person they enjoyed being around. It used to be a full-fledged dating website, and when they realized the money was there, it flipped. I remember the days of stick figures on crack. That's like 15 years ago. It's 2026 now. And I remember it back in like probably, it's crazy. I'll have to look all this up, and I'm not going to prove points. I'll have to ask AI, oh, when did this do? When did this do? When did this do? No, I'm just making a short, well, it was short, little video. It's weird to think about. And I really hope that the people that watch this, if you stayed through, if you cut through, you know, I would say there was a few interesting topics if you want to skip through and start when I start talking about it. I'll put some chapters in it. I'm now just learning this stuff. If you stuck to here in the end, shoot a little comment and type in DRG. Digging, running, and grunting. Best way to do it. But I appreciate everybody at least clicking on the video. If you don't stay for long, it's okay. I understand. The internet's kind of wiped out your attention span, but for 40 minutes, I would say it's quite a bit. But now looking at it, if I sat here and spoke for 40 minutes, that really means something. And if somebody can't appreciate that or think for just 1 minute, that's not on me. I'm still going to live my life. The remainder of it, you know, things happen. But if you enjoyed this, check out Asmongold. Not as bad as you think. Pretty funny. It's the maid you want, the maid you get. Ooh. Alright, well, 39 minutes and 10 seconds. If anybody else has any comments about the subject, or if they have any, well, if you disagree, please let me know. I'm not looking to argue with anybody, but I'm always open to learn something. I appreciate everybody's time. I hope you'll have a wonderful night. And I don't want to sound cheesy, but stay in the shadows. See ya.